Hey guys, hope you guys are having an amazing day so far. Your boy is back with another subreddit video, and today we're diving back into r/cheating stories. If you guys are new to this subreddit, this one is full of people sharing their awful experiences with cheating. Sometimes they're really silly, and sometimes it's really crazy. And it seems like a good amount of you guys actually enjoy this type of content, so I'm excited to dive back into it with you guys. And if you guys are new to my channel, we do videos like this every single day, so make sure you guys stay tuned by hitting the subscribe and the notification bell so you guys are up to date. Hey, it's me from the future or from the past, depending on what video you're watching. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I'll be really quick. For those of you that don't know, we recently got demonetized on this channel for at least 3 months before I can reapply. With that being said though, I did set up a Patreon for those of you that want to support and are able to. It's gonna be the first link in the description box down below. But don't worry, if you aren't able to support, I still will be uploading free videos for you guys every single day on the YouTube channel. But if you can support, you guys get to be a part of an exclusive community where I upload an extra video every single day that is exclusive to just Patreon members regarding the topic of today's YouTube video. So whatever video it is today, we're gonna have an extra extended 5 to 20 minute video on the Patreon just for members. And if you're a deluxe member, you're gonna be able to help me out picking out what content I make next. So yeah, check that out if you guys are able to. Also, one more thing, shout out to Celeste Whitney, the very first Gang Deluxe member of the Patreon. Thank you so much. And yeah, back to the video. r/cheating stories. Let's see what goofiness we can, or what just craziness we can read today. All right, so top stories of the week. This one's title is, I found out my partner had a work wife and it was way worse than I thought. Oh no, not another work wife. We read one of these last time. Man, those work wife memes are really coming to life now. All right, it says, I've been struggling to process this and decided to share my story here. Maybe someone else has been through something similar and can offer advice. Yeah, definitely other people have been through this. I mean, we've experienced it in the last episode. My partner and I have been together for 6 years. We've always had a strong relationship, or so I thought. And while we've had our ups and downs, I never doubted their loyalty. That is until a few months ago. Wow. That's like the real like crazy ones when they're good actors about it too. Well, let's see the whole story before I get into that. It started innocently enough. My partner began talking about a coworker they seemed close to, a quote unquote work wife, as they jokingly called her. Wow, he openly called her a work wife, even as a joke. That is so foreshadowing. I mean, why do these partners always mention these girls to them? Like, that's just so insinuating of okay, anyways. I didn't think much of it at first. I get it. People develop relationships, or wait, hold up. People develop friendships at work, and it's good to have someone to help them make the 9 to 5 more bearable. But as time went on, I noticed little things that didn't sit right. They'd come home talking about inside jokes or shared lunches with her, and it seemed like her name came up in every conversation. Oh, that's so sus, dude. He's literally telling you about his crush at this point. Then there was the late night texts and work meetings, quote unquote, that conveniently cropped up at odd hours. Okay, at that point, come on. I mean, I get it. You're really trusting of him, but that is mega sus. I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt. I really did. But one night while my partner was asleep, curiosity got the better of me. Oh no, did she look through his phone? I know it wasn't right, but I looked through their phone, yeah. And what I found shattered me. Damn, this is one of the rare cases where I guess looking through the phone was a good thing. Usually it's not a good idea, but I guess in this one case, or few cases, she did find, yeah, let's see. The texts weren't about work at all. They were flirting, sharing personal details, and even making plans to hang out outside of work. My heart sank. It wasn't just an emotional connection. It was clear that they had crossed the line physically too, based on some of the messages. When I confronted my partner the next day, they admitted to the affair, but tried to downplay it, saying it didn't really mean anything. That's classic initial reaction whenever you catch someone on a flare. Oh no, it just doesn't. What do you mean it doesn't mean anything, brother? Like, flip the script for a bit. You think if I were cheating on you, you wouldn't think that it meant something? Buddy, what? Whether it's the reasoning for it may vary, whether it's just physical lust, emotional lust, you checked out of the relationship from, regardless of what it is, it means something. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. How could something like that not mean something, risk destroying our relationship? Or how could something that didn't mean anything risk or destroying our relationship? I'm still trying to figure out what to do. Part of me wants to work through it. We've been together for so long and I don't want to throw everything away, but another part of me feels betrayed in a way I don't think I could ever recover from. Have any of you been through something like this? How did you decide whether to stay or walk away? I'd love to hear your thoughts and advice. Okay, here's my 2 cents. I have never been fully cheated on in a sense of like being in a hardcore relationship, or that I know of, being in an actual long-term relationship and being cheated on, right? In my young days, I have dabbled in that, but it was not a serious relationship. And so that's completely different. Also, I was a kid, so I don't want to like count, not a kid, but you guys know what I mean, like I was a teenager. So let's dive into this from my perspective, okay? Yeah, 6 years is a lot to throw down the drain, but here's what I'll have to say. Would you rather try to work on this, but for the rest of your life, not trust him, resent him, be passive aggressive, always have that looming anxiety of the fact that he did it once, he could always do it again? Or I know it's really scary, start fresh. Start focusing on yourself and find someone that won't do something like that to you. Now, it's another thing if you guys are in an open relationship, it was consensual and all that stuff, but this seems like a full-on, from the beginning, monogamous relationship. He defied your trust. He wasn't honest with you. There's a lot of things that go beyond just the act of cheating that needs to be discussed. It's loyalty is destroyed. Trust is destroyed, intimacy, connection. There's just so many things. And then you have to deal with that moving forward. It's really scary because, yeah, you wasted the wrong term. Because nothing is a waste in life. I mean, this is a learning experience, right? You used up 6 years of your life, but you take this as a learning experience, like I mentioned, and then, you just start fresh with someone else. That's my advice and opinion. You're an adult, do whatever you want, but let's read what other people say. What do you have to find out? He already effed another. Literally, bro. The phrase didn't mean anything is partially true because to them, people's feelings and relationships don't mean anything. Commitment doesn't mean anything. S in attention means something though. Otherwise, there wouldn't have been infidelity. Yeah. I mean, and even if to him, it didn't mean anything, like in that sense, if to you it did, then you're never going to relate in that because then he needs to be in open relationships or like try out polygamy or something. But if it's not for you, just fucking separate because you guys are adults. You guys shouldn't be doing things that make you guys unhappy. Make sure you tell your husband, make sure you tell her husband if she's married and tell their work about it too. Yeah, that's a you thing to decide. I'm not gonna, yeah, that's crazy. Damn, so unfortunate. And whenever we read these, man, I'm just like, damn. But you know what? We got to look at it in a positive way. It's a new beginning for these people because you need to get out of it. All right, this one says, wife admitted to cheating. Okay, interesting. We have a good normal life of a married couple with great careers, beautiful home, and wonderful 2 boys. She got a job as a director of nurses at a nursing home. Her assistant was a male. As soon as she got this position, I noticed a change in her with me. Arguments became more frequent. Yeah, that's sometimes a sign. Bedtime intimacy became less and less until non-existent. Damn, non-existent? I can't do that. I can't be with someone if there's no physical intimacy, just personal preference. I just can't do that. She would work late and not call or text me. One day we got into a heated argument and she decided to tell me she no longer loved me and didn't have feelings for me anymore. Oh, dude, at that point, y'all gotta separate because if someone's telling you that, like, come on. You guys shouldn't be together if you guys aren't happy. After another argument, her brother made her leave to her mom's house with my boys. She never returned. Damn, that sucks, man. I'm really sorry. This sounds awful. I did the work to improve myself and reattach her to save our marriage. Wait, you improved yourself and reattracted her? I'm confused. Anyways, all the while she was having an affair with her assistant. I tracked her and collected info. That's a little, I don't advise anyone to do that. One day she came over to talk about splitting our assets and her papers drawn up from a lawyer already. Damn, she's ready to go. I forgot to mention that the guy she was effing is married and about to have the 4th child at a minimum. What? She gave up her life for a man she can never have. She even cried and admitted that to me when she confessed. Wow. I had too much evidence against her, so she had to confess. She cried so much with pain and tears, knowing she could never have that guy. They would go to lunch every day to F in my car. What? That's messed up. She knew he was married and she was okay with that. The guy won the lottery. He was effing his boss and then would go home to F his pretty little wife. That's a wild statement. 13-year relationship with her, and is just completely gone. She filed in January. The divorce is in the works. Lately, she has been really nice to me in text when she sees me. She shows up to our son's baseball practice and games when she knows I will be there. I completely ignore her. I am still so hurt and angry, which I completely understand. I am disgusted that my sweet and loyal wife could be capable of doing something like that to me. I feel like I'm not good enough. There's no talk of regret, remorse, or reconciliation. I don't even know if I could ever trust her again, especially knowing that she works with this clown. I have all the information, including Facebook profiles and his wife's cell phone. I plan on contacting her after the divorce is final. I feel like she has the right to know. By the way, the guy is a major downgrade compared to me. I love that he added that. You go, man. Get it off your chest, buddy. I wish there was a way to fix this, but I'm afraid there isn't. Yeah, sometimes there's just not. It seems to be broken beyond repair. Will she regret throwing our life away someday? Why does she seem so okay with her life decisions? This is something I can dabble on, even though it's not so much about cheating per se, but it is something about the whole, will she regret throwing our life away someday, right? To a smaller scale, I've been in flings or relationships, or what were going to be relationships. That's a better term for it, where things were getting, more intimate and things, and then something happened, and, the person either one, friend zoned me, which has happened before, or two, like, they're just like, hey, it's not going to work out, right? Blah, blah, blah. But then they get with someone else. This is completely different. This is not cheating. It's not cheating because we never were in a relationship. However, it did hurt, and it obviously hurts. It hurts everybody, right? Now, what I can use from that experience to kind of help with this is the whole, when you ask, will she regret throwing our life away someday? To be honest with you, dude, who cares? Like, really, because at this point, she is in your life as the mother to your child and as an acquaintance, and that should be it. You should be cordial. You should not be a douche. Do respect her as always, because she is your baby mama. But at the end of the day, don't care about her, not her feeling. I know that sounds mean, but like, whatever's going on in her life is going on in her life. It's up. Her problems is now her problems. They're not yours anymore. You're not married to her. Move on with your life, and if you will find someone, if you want to, who will value you in the way that you deserve. I'm a firm believer that there are multiple people who are meant to be with multiple people in life, And so like you'll be able to find someone that you deserve. And like, it's time to move on, because there's no point in, oh, will she this and that? Just who cares? Who cares? Even if she I could see her maybe even like trying to get back with you, because she starts realizing like, oh no, like don't do it. Don't do it. Comments say you got to move on. It will work. It will take work and time, but you can do it. Yeah, time heals all, dude. It really does. She's monkey branching, seeing if you are still an option. Well, yeah, that's kind of what I was getting to. But that's all you are, is an option, because she saw that her AP or assistant or whatever isn't a viable choice. So she's keeping you at arm's length as a fallback, dude. Yeah, that's facts. Also, that's really messed up of her employee to be doing that with a whole wife and kids. Very messed up. Totally up to you if you want to tell his wife. I don't think it's right or wrong. It's one of those situations where it's completely up to you. Just don't do it out of spite. Just do it because you genuinely feel like they need to know. Never do anything out of spite. All right. The next story says, our wedding photos told me a new story. Oh, interesting. We're getting into wedding photos. So my wife and I have now been married for 5 years. However, it has been very much on the ropes shortly after our wedding. Wait, it was on the ropes after your wedding, which was 5 years ago? Okay. So as you can imagine, we had hen/stag nights. She had a stripper, which is fine. Harmless laugh. I didn't think much of it. All seemed fine, and our wedding went off well. I'm confused. A hen stag night? Oh, is that like a bachelor and bachelorette nights, but just in like a different culture? Stag night, a celebration held for a man shortly before his wedding. Yeah, okay, so it's a stag night. I fancy a stag night. Yeah, so they had their bachelor and bachelorette nights, and she had a stripper, which is finally a harmless laugh. Okay. After the wedding, the photographer sent my wife all the photos. I asked her to send me said photos and videos. She skimmed over all the photos and sent me 200 images. You get the idea. However, as I flicked through, I saw a set of videos. These videos were filmed through a glass above my bedroom door. What? Showing my wife giving oral and having intimate bedtime with the stripper? What? I was not expecting that. Okay, gonna have to blur a little bit of that. Whoa, dude, crazy that she like skimmed through it and sent it to you too. She's so bad at this. But what? Like, oh my God, I couldn't even imagine. Wait, I'm confused. You guys, wait. So my wife and I have been married for almost 5 years now. So like, is this way later, or did you get the photos just like way after, or I'm confused? But let's keep going. Her friends had filmed it and sent it in their group chat, and unknown to her, the videos had saved. Well, I get it now. So she had that on her phone already, and you were just scrolling through the wedding photos and had gone probably too far, dove into some videos of her giving head to and doing the nasty to a stripper. They thought I'd never find out. Damn, that's fucked up. After a long while, we had moved past it and we're strong with 2 incredible children. So this was like a while ago, but I don't think I'll ever forget it. Worth saying that she no longer socializes with those friends. I don't know how I feel about that. Cause like part of me is like happy. Like, I'm glad that you guys have incredible children and all that, but I don't, personally, could I trust somebody that does that without like a communication that we're in an open relationship or polygamy, or like, well, polygamy would be different because that's like a real relationship. If there's no establishment of like consent from both sides, you guys hear that? There's an airplane flying over my area, and that's so rare. With all the Delta things going on lately, I'm kind of scared. Okay, anyways, all right. Well, but yeah, so I mean, if you're in an open relationship, or if you're in some type of situation where you guys made this like agreement beforehand, yeah, whatever. But if there wasn't that, that's a full violation of your trust, right? Like I personally couldn't be with someone that violates my trust, but that's just me. Anyways, someone in the comments say, for the record, it was your wife that blank and blanked the stripper, not her friends. You knew from shortly after the wedding what you married, and in your own words, the marriage had been on the ropes from the start. However, you had a couple of kids with her. Don't really know what advice you want. Maybe advice is to check who the kids are. No, that's savage. And you stayed and had kids willingly with this person? I mean, to be honest, like, hey, I'm not here to kink shame. This dude might be a cuck. Like, he might actually like this. There's no context to that. I never understood why people needed one last night of freedom. It's always seemed like a quick way to unnecessarily destroy a relationship. Yeah, I feel like bachelor and bachelorette parties should just be you and your homies getting fucked up and having fun. It should be nothing about like strippers and like, personally, I've never been to a strip club. And so I've never been like, oh, actually false. I've been to one. I take that back. I've been to one, but up to like last year, I had never been to one. And I just never really saw an appeal for it. Like personally, if it was a bachelor party, that's like the last thing I would want, unless it's a really funny stripper. Like if you got Benjamin Franklin, like, but the woman version of Benjamin Franklin. And I totally got that from The Office. Wait, was it The Office where they hired Benjamin Franklin? Yeah, because that shit was that's funny. That's hilarious. But other than that, like, I'm not really into strippers and stuff. At least for a bachelor party, it's not the vibe. All right, let's read one more good one. Oh, this one sounds wild. They cheated on you with that? Gross. That's the subject. So guys, my now ex, who is 28, together for 3 years, cheated on me with multiple people, and I've seen the guys, and I'm absolutely disgusted in a way that she would even entertain these men. Yeah, that sucks. Cause that just is like, wow, you got cheated on by these motherfuckers. Like, I know it sounds silly, but like to be cheated on by someone, like you're like, what? Did you really view me that? Am I ugly? I'm just playing. But anyways, I'm not up myself, but when you get cheated on, you kind of compare yourself and compare what they have that you don't. I'm 6'1", 86 kilograms. I'm a dumb American, so I have to convert that. 190 pounds, okay. 190 pounds, 6'1", decently fit, groomed nice, dressed nice, good paying job. Okay, you sound like a fucking catch, bro. I take good care of my appearance and hygiene, like absolute unit. I've seen these guys and I just don't get it. Fat or overweight. Some of them just don't care about their appearance whatsoever. Damn, maybe she has a thing for that. Some of them actually look kind of weird in a way. That's so funny. Does anyone else understand why they would lose the whole package for some crumbs off the floor? Lol. I'm assuming low self-esteem, perhaps average men or women give more attention. It could be that. It could be a multitude of things. It could be a kink. It could be a little fetish that she has. There's so many things. All that matters, she's not in your life anymore. Stop worrying about it. You're a catch, brother. But yeah, I get it. You those questions are raised at that time. It's not the looks. She is just horrible. Appearance is seldom important to women in the thick of it. It's great to have relations with attractive men, but can that attractive man make you laugh, help you pay the bills, take care of your kids? It's not all about looks. She shouldn't have cheated on you. She's a POS for that. I too got cheated on, and the person he cheated on me with, I also scratched my head about. She's overweight, poor hygiene, sleeps with multiple men willy-nilly, and has a penchant of, powder from what I've been told. All in all, an outstanding member of society. It becomes less about what they look like and more about how easy it is just to F them. It's abhorrent in my opinion, but that's how some operate. Get rid and carry on with your life. You deserve better. Yeah. People that are shitty are going to just do shitty things, man. There's no fucking reasoning behind it at this point. All right, one more quick one before I got to go. Caught wife in chats. What? Caught wife in a secret chat with a guy, which is a coworker. That's always a coworker, huh? They had business meetings, and after that, he messaged her, I had a great time. You're great. First off, who sends messages like that? You're great. I don't know. I think it's kind of goofy. All right. Anyways, I confronted her, but there's no any confessions. So I decided to message him a few days later and no response from him. He just read the message and deleted the chat. What do you think about the situations? Do I have a right for asking an explanation, or am I just overthinking of past bad experience with ex-cheaters? I had a great time. You're great. That could be so many things. Like with the meeting, I don't know. That's tough. You reacted and confronted her too quickly. She apparently told him not to respond anymore. You should have like, that's true. You let the fish jump out of the boat and vanish into the lake. Next time, let the case build up to where she can't deny anything. The key is to confront the cheaters with facts. Wow. Yeah. She's probably cheating. Probably. I'm not 100%, but probably. I always find it baffling how people can remain in contact with after work hours with people they simply work with if it's not related to work. What made that chat secret? The other guy is letting you handle the problem with your wife and bounced out of this. Yeah, crazy. Hey, perfect time. You want to say bye to the... Okay. Or not. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great one. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.